Hi everyone. Let's unpack the Portland Bureau of Development's false narrative, which claims that the placarding ordinance does not encumber the title of unreinforced masonry buildings or require the most prohibitively expensive and invasive retrofits. So what we're looking at here is the ordinance. And here are the exceptions to the ordinance and notification. Buildings that have been retrofitted to the following standard will not require a placard or tenant notification. These are the most prohibitively expensive and invasive retrofit standards. So now let's look at compliance. So in order to be in compliance with the ordinance, it is then tethered to a non-negotiable declaration of agreement. So here is the page that tells building owners how to be in compliance with the ordinance. Also note Title 32 already exists in another chapter of Portland City Code. That's the sign-related ordinances that have to do with shape and size and enforcement of signs. That is not coming into play here with the placarding ordinance. So when a building owner clicks here, declaration of agreement not to remove placard, and acknowledgement of compliance with tenant notification requirements. Those are the things that are authorized by the ordinance. The placard, the sign itself, and tenant notification requirements. So compliance with the ordinance is then tethered to this non-negotiable declaration of agreement. The terms of this declaration are then legally bound to the deed of the property using boilerplate deed restriction encumbrance language, and it's filed on record with the county tax assessor's office. Specifically, here, the declaration and acknowledgement shall be effective as of the date of the signature below. Once effective, declarant and subsequent owners and assigns may not modify, withdraw from, terminate, or dissolve this declaration and acknowledgement without the written approval of the city. All terms and provisions herein are intended to and shall be covenants running with the land and or equitable servitudes burdening the parcel, and shall be binding on declarant, declarant's heirs, executors, administrators, successors, and assigns, and all current and future owners of the parcel, and all persons claiming title to such property. And also here, really bad formatting breaking across the page, by the way. Modification and termination. The declaration and acknowledgement shall continue in perpetuity unless or until modified, superseded, or terminated by a written instrument executed by all current owners of the parcel and approved by the Portland Bureau of Development Services in writing and recorded in the real property records of Multnomah County, Oregon. 6. Acceptance of terms. Deed. By acceptance of a deed conveying title to the parcel, future owners of the parcel will become parties to this declaration and acknowledgement, whether or not expressly stated in any conveyance. So, thus, therefore, the effect of tethering the signage and notification requirements of the ordinance to a deed restriction encumbrance is then that the encumbrance also cannot be lifted, cannot be vacated until the full retrofit standard has been met. Thank you for listening.